Yo, boys, back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing good old-fashioned H-boost. And yeah, I'm still a little bit sick, but it'd be alright. Um, yeah, it's been a garbage season, honestly. I mean, I would have went for rank one if it was like last season. If it wasn't like incredibly, it's too much time and effort to uh to do it. That's is all I'm saying. Maybe, if I just non-stop played the same tune and I just did what everyone else does and just keeps playing non-stop, maybe it's possible. But, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm just casual now, boys, but I'm just saying it is yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have more fun helping people out than I do actually playing. I mean, it's kind of just gotten like I don't know what the word is, but it's kind of like it just feels like it goes from you think it can't get worse. I saw somebody in the comments that said, "Oh, can it get any worse?" And I was like, "Bro, every time we say that, we've said that in BFA, we said that in Shadowlands, we say that every single expansion of every season, and it gets worse. The moment somebody even mentions it, it gets 10 times worse, and that's just how it is. That's honestly just how it goes. Blizzard, like they want you to not have fun. The more that you don't have fun, the more money they make. The more, if you think about it, the less effort that they put in the game, they're making money from you just logging on the game, from them doing absolutely nothing. They've done no changes. They've done nothing. They've they've maybe done an hour worth of work, and that's about it for the last decade. That's all they've had, or since BFA. They've yet to have to do a thing. The only thing that they have to do is have two people go online and see what people are complaining about. Click one button, instantly bat hammer or hammer the class in the head, make him a little bit unconscious, make him unplayable, and then just make something that's already broken, make it even more broken. And then everybody complains about that. But by the time they read that, then it's already been a month. So if they just keep rotating around that, um, you know, that's just how it's like this. It's like this. A bunch of streamers actually make profit off of people that hate them. Same thing with YouTubers. For example, Crusader. People hate Crusader, but they watch him just because they want to see him lose. And he makes money off them because he runs 2 minute ads every five seconds. And they're not gonna sub because obviously they're hate watching. But that's exactly how Blizzard is. They're gonna make money off you hating the game because most people that hate this game are addicted to the game. So why it's kind of irrelevant that you do not like the game. Same thing with I don't like the game. It's irrelevant that we don't enjoy it because nothing will change because it's not a main game. Blizzard's not their main game. They have all these other games with they're partnered up with people. They don't need WoW anymore. WoW's just like nothing. It's air now. Blizzard doesn't. Blizzard's main game isn't even World of Warcraft. So why would they care less? But yeah, I don't really plan on you know going into Rogue being good. We all know what's gonna happen. It's gonna get buffed. It'll be in an A tier spot, A plus tier spot, and then immediately locks are gonna get buffed by a 99% demo lock, Fury Warrior, instant god tier like season 3 and season 4 Shadowlands, baby. After that, what happens every time Rogue gets nerfed and it gets buffed? It gets nerfed 5 times and then they buff lock. Because lock there's not been one season since BFA, maybe even before then. Lock has always been viable, always S tier. It's always had a spec that's S tier, always. It's the one class that can never be. It's never not good. The only thing that comes close to it, like in not getting nerfed wise, is usually warriors. Or reds are usually not the best sometimes, but usually warriors are always viable. Same thing with locks. Now warriors aren't super broken, but they're definitely viable in most seasons. Same thing with a rogue. Rogue is viable if you play the exact comp that you're supposed to play. Like you can't really expect to win as a comp when you're not playing its main comp, which it sucks to say. Rogue is definitely viable. It's just only viable with a carry. You need a carrier class. Now it kind of sucks that mage is garbage, and the reason mage is garbage is because the only viable comp you can play with a rogue unless you're playing threes, is Fire Mage. And guess what? With Glass Cannon taking 99% of their HP, they're gonna be dying in a global. I kill a mage on any class I played in about 0.5 seconds. The moment I catch them, they're dead 100. You can't heal a Fire Mage. It's not possible. Now they do a lot of output damage, so they have that going for them. But by the time you hit them, their HP's smacking, and everyone has like a long range ability to hit these guys, and they have unlimited purges because every healer has like 900 purges they have. So and then obviously there's Wrestler Druids that matter right now. You think a mage is gonna have a chance versus a Wrestler Druid that can sit there and I'm gonna shift forms, little buddy. Oh, no sheep for you. Yep, no, it's not gonna happen. But the point is, a class is not viable just because it's good in twos. A class is viable when it's good all the way around. Solo shuffle. It has to be good all. It doesn't have to be necessarily S tier and everything, but it needs to be good enough to where you can tell what class is broken when you're seeing a lot of it. You're seeing a lot of DKs. You're seeing a lot of Reds. You're seeing a lot of Warlocks. You're seeing a lot of Wrestler and H Priest. There's a common factor to and then obviously you're seeing a lot of MMs. You're seeing you're just seeing certain classes that are exceeding other classes. And I've only seen a few rogues ever in any season, unless it was season 2 of Shadowlands. Even then, I still didn't face a single. I faced maybe one RMP every like 25 games. Because nobody likes playing RMP. That's just the truth. It really is the truth. Same thing with jungle. People don't like playing setup comps. Like you do all that work, and there's very little times where it actually comes in handy, where you feel like you won. Because usually when I feel like I win, I feel like I lose 99% of the time. But I'm just saying, a setup comp should always be the best. If you have to like jungle, RMP, what else? Anything else that requires a setup should automatically be on the top of the ladder. Automatically, by default. Any other class that sits there in PvEs should be below that. Now, obviously, if the people that are setting up play bad or you outplay them, then you deserve to beat them. But otherwise, you deserve to lose because it is a setup comp. While you're doing nothing, they have to do everything. That's the whole point of a setup comp. And I know a lot of people get mad because everybody hates RMP and jungle, and there's a reason they hate that comp. It's because it's not a PvE comp. Even now, people still complain about rogues. After now, you can't even sap all blinds unless you cheap shot them. So that means you can't even swap to that target. You can't sap. Same thing with RBG. I tried a BG today on my rogue. I was gearing another rogue, and you can't sap cap. You can't kidney cap. You can't sap. You can't kidney off. You can't kidney sap. You can't blind cap. Like you have to have a secondary person now, unless it's not possible anymore. Isn't that crazy? How boring is that for a rogue? You have to hit with another player in order to do it. Even at low CR, like it's still nothing you can do about it. It's pretty crazy because I was facing like some people that were undergeared. I was undergeared too, and I forgot all about it. Honestly, I thought I had like a millisecond. If I did it right on the kidney or if I did it right on the sap, I would be able to get it. But no, it's literally not possible unless like you have a secondary person that CCs them like a millisecond on top of it. But yeah, I don't really get it. Every time RMP in jungle is good, if you look at all the last expansions, every time RMP in jungle is good, the game overall is good. Like I'm spitting facts. I know. Tell me about it. But I think some other streamers talked about it. Every time RMP in jungle, every time setup comp is very good, and that doesn't mean the other classes aren't very good. It's just saying the setup classes that are supposed to be at the top or at the top, every time it is, every other class is exceeding very well. Just like Arms Warrior one-shotting, just like Warlocks. Everything else was doing insanely good. Now there might have been like 2 outliers like Enhancement Shamans or Demo Locks, but I'm gonna spit some. I actually ended up MDing my own ret because I didn't even notice. As you can see, I'm absolutely getting mind blown by confusion. I have 30 things on my thing. My whole PC's freezing up, as you can see. Like I'm lagging on both sides here. This is very difficult. I will never heal another solo shuffle until it's the next season. I just realized because I went from 0 to about 2100 in a night, but For some reason, if you didn't play the class last season to about 2K, you don't get the MMR buff. Which what I mean by the MMR buff, for example, uh, I played a few characters last season, like my Weir, my Rogue, but if I now they started out automatically 2300 MMR, even if I was 0 CR. My assassination rogue that I played last season was 2400 MMR. My Weir that I played last season, the 2400 MMR. Half of my characters that I played, like my DH, automatically 2400, even though he wasn't, you know. But yeah, the point is, if you played last season, you get an MMR buff. But if you play on a character that you didn't get very high with, you don't get the MMR buff. Which the MMR buff is basically you start out at 0, and then you're automatically 23. It's happened to a lot of people randomly. Like you might see some like 900 hard stuck, CR player in your lobby, and somehow he's at 2400 MMR. That's how they're doing it. But the thing is, it's also random. So people that didn't even get up to like anything, they get it for free. It's actually just randomized who gets it. And I was wondering why it was so hard to gain on certain characters. And it's because I didn't have the MMR. Because, like, imagine starting at 0 CR and you have 2400 MMR. Even if you go 1 and 5, you're still gaining 100 points. So imagine if you go 3 and 3 or 4 2, you're getting like 500 points all the way up to like 2K. Like, the MMR is so stupid. And I can't believe it's RNG off that. But I don't know. I really hope they fix the MMR issue. It's literally the only thing I played for is Solo Shuffle. It's the only thing that I enjoyed. Last season, I didn't even want to play Arena at all. It was the most boring thing I've ever played. It's just dampened. At least Solo Shuffle. Solo Shuffle should be the same as twos. Honestly, even faster. A twos game should be max 2 minutes. That's it. Unless you're playing at the very top of the ladder, then obviously it should go to 90% damp and boom, but a twos match, you literally get nothing. There's no rank 1 title for twos, which I don't know why they haven't added. Same thing with RBGs. Hero is not an rank 1. Hero should be like the default legend for Solo Shuffle. So they should add a rank 1 title on top of RBGs. They should, like, not Hero. Heroes, you can get Hero, I think it's like 2400 with 50 wins or something. I mean, obviously, I haven't went for it, but that's like legend, right? So I don't know why they haven't added a mount, a rank 1. Like, there's so much easy stuff that they can do. People don't even ask for that much. Literally get a shining illusion to make people want to put, like, the reason so many people pushed surprisingly for 2100 is because of this illusion. The illusion is pretty dope. It's the coolest one they've had since the purple one in Shadowlands. But guess what? The next season looks like complete like dookie. It's garbage. I will never rock it. So that's automatically just garbage. Not even worth getting. Which I'm auto going to get it because it's 2100. But I know a lot of people were disappointed because imagine you didn't get it this season and you have to wait 5 years to get it. So this guy ends up dying without using turtle. He has turtle. Click it. I'm across the map, please. Please, turtle. Nope, he turtles that super set, baby. Oh, I was pissed. I was mad. You see me getting knocked 3 times in a row? Just turtle. Oh my god, I was so... Imagine if he turtled. I would have went 6-0 this lobby. He didn't turtle twice in a row. The last game, I was mad. I was really mad. I hate healing. I really do. It really aggravates me. Because I'm already gaining 0. Because at this point, I'm already at like 2K. And now I have some 900 CR. And he calls me a noob because he didn't turtle. Oh my god, I'm dead. This guy... Oh no, 600 CR. So he's literally currently 600 CR playing at 2K. And this is the exact same thing I talk about. This is what made me not want to play or push. Like, this is just how it is. But, yeah, I'm glad you guys, like me talking all that good stuff. But, I'm just ready for the season to be over. I'm not gonna lie. I'm done with the season. I want to just make new content, at least me gearing, and I'll do more twos with, I'm gonna try to get people in lobbies and start, like, a series and stuff. I think it'll be a lot of fun, but this is basically the end of the video because he dies without turtling. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. He just lines me, jumps off. Goodbye. I have to cancel. Nope, no turtle. Thank you. Jump off the edge and then not turtle, you mother. Oh, yes. Oh, whisper that. Nah, yeah. Whisper that